Alright guys, today I'll be showing you a really cool card trick. It's intermediate just because of the practice, and I'll show you what it looks like now. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle up the pack just a little bit, just get it mixed up. I don't want to waste too much time, so we'll go ahead and give it one quick cut and then one more shuffle. So the deck is now thoroughly shuffled up, and I'm going to have you select any 4 cards you would like. So those were totally free choices. There's no forcing going on. You could have selected any 4 cards you wanted. And all we're going to do is we're going to see what they were. You selected the 7 of hearts, Queen of clubs, 5 of spades, and the 10 of clubs. So the 10 of clubs will represent these cards for us. All we're going to do is we're going to take the other 3 cards, just like that. And all we're going to do is we're going to take the 10 and we're going to take it, we're going to scoop up the other cards with them, and we're going to flip over all the cards on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, the 4 random cards have switched into the 4 aces. And that's what the trick looks like, and now I'll show you how it's done. Alright guys, the secret to this trick is really simple. It's simple, but it requires one little part that is kind of knacky to get down. So you're going to start off with the 4 aces, or you can use any 4 of a kind, and take them out and put them on the top of the deck. You could call them to the top. I just like to do this before I go to the spectator, and all you do is you put them on the top. From here, you just have them select any 4 cards, and my favorite thing to do is have each spectator select a card. So, like, you take a card, you take a card, you take a card, and you take a card. So they all take a card, and what you're going to do is you're going to you need to get a break under the top 4 cards. You can either do it like this and close it up. That's a little obvious. So is riffling down the pack. You could do that, but what I like to do is I like to do a pinky count. I'm a little slow at that, but now I have a break under the top 4 cards. So anyway, get your break under the top 4 cards, and then you can flip over all of these cards. You emphasize for them not to remember them, and just they don't mean anything. So you take all the cards from the break, so the 4 aces are right here, plus the 4 random cards, and you're going to take one over, drag it off, flip it over, another, drag it off, and you just keep thumbing them over until you're left with 1. And right now you have 4 cards in your hand. But at the last face-up card, you drop it on the top. You immediately take the queen down to the table, and you put down the next 3 cards. Now, they think these are the 3 random cards, when these are actually the 3 aces. So there's 3 aces here and 1 ace on the top. So you take them and put them all in a line, and you have to put them kind of close to each other. From here, you get a pinky break. I like to do a push-off pinky break. So you get a push and drag back for a pinky break. You take the queen, put it on top, and pick up both cards. From here, this is the hard part. This is really the hardest part. You scoop up all the cards, making sure the queen stays square. You pick up all the cards, and you have to flip them over. I'll do this in slow motion. You flip them over, but as you take your hand over, you're coming by the deck and dropping off the queen. So you go like, you flip them all over, then you come over with this card, and then kind of just push off the last ace. So again, you start with the 4 aces on the top. They select any 4 cards. They don't matter. You get a pinky break under the top 4 cards. Throw all the cards on top. 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are all the aces that you just dealt down, and the last ace is right here. Pinky break, you push off, get a pinky break, throw this card on top, take it as 1, pick up all the cards, flip it over, drop off the 3, and push off the ace. And then you can show all 4 aces. And then what I like to do is I like to show all the backs. So for those of you who have stayed all the way to the end, I am going to be doing another giveaway. Now, there's probably a giveaway going on right now, but for this giveaway, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to select a random card from the deck. I'll shuffle it a little more while we're talking. I'm going to select a random card from the deck. I will not show the camera. And the first person to guess what card it is will win a sealed bicycle. You can have a sealed red one like this one, or you could get a blue one. Either way, it doesn't matter to me. I'll send it out to you wherever you live. So I'm going to shuffle it up one more time. And I'll give it some cuts. And now I'm going to select a random card. This one. The first person to guess this card will win the giveaway. They will win either a red sealed bicycle deck or a blue sealed bicycle deck. It's up to them. First one to guess the card wins the deck, and I'll see you guys next time.